Please, nobody should yab me in that comment section about my zebra crossing drama. Please, I beg you.
Say my name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last man falls. I don't need them anyway. When I'm with you, I have it all. Oh, I'll never let you slip away.
Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Isaac. I did it again. Okay, let's do that again. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Michael and I'm very excited to be back with yet another video. Happy New Year, happy 2021. So this is like my first video of the year, and before I go into today's video, I would like to thank you for your support throughout last year. I started off my YouTube channel in January, and so far so good. I'm very excited for where I am, and I thank you so much for being with me throughout this amazing journey, and I hope to do more interesting, educative, entertaining videos this year by the mercies of God. All right, so last year I posted a lot of videos in Dubai, like different areas that I visited, and I got a lot of questions like, are you now in Dubai? Have you moved to Dubai? How is it like living in Dubai, and so on. So I thought, you know what, let me just do a video around this whole thing. Well, yes, for now I'm in Dubai because a lot of people like, do people really live in Dubai? Or I thought it's supposed to be like a place where, for tourism, basically. Yes, the city is known for, tourism and attractions and all. So yeah, yes, people live in Dubai. Okay, anyway, I'll tell you all about it in this video. So if you want to know one or two about moving to Dubai and what living in Dubai is about, then sit back and enjoy this video. Yes. So if you're planning or thinking of moving to Dubai from any part of the world, one of the things you should consider is the weather. Contrary to popular opinion about how hot the weather is, it is not like that throughout the year. Okay, so let me explain. The first time I came to Dubai, which was in 2018. Is it 2018? Yeah, 2018. The first time I came to Dubai in 2018, December. No, is it December? No, it wasn't December. Sorry, in October. Yeah, October-ish. It was hot. Like, I didn't find it interesting at all, to be honest, because I'm like, I was really uncomfortable in the weather because it was so hot, and the only place you will find, some sort of comfort on your skin is while you're inside in the AC. Okay, but I didn't stay for too long. I think we stayed here for about a week or so before we went back. And then the second time I came to Dubai was in January 2019, and I was blown away. It was cold. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wait, did God really answer my prayer? Because He knows that I'm not a fan of hot weather like that. I feel like it's better to be in a cool weather where you can actually protect yourself from the cold rather than being in a hot weather where you are, So when I came in December, I was shocked. Like, it was, when I came in January, it was really cold, and I was so happy. And so the weather can be really cold sometime from November, ending of October to November, December. It's been really cold. Like, I'm always wearing cardigans. I'm always putting on socks in the house. Sometimes it can really be cold. Like, I need to cover myself with multiple duvets. So yeah, I can't even stand outside of the balcony. I will just freeze out, and even when we stroll out in the evening, you just have to get yourself really covered up. Okay, so it can really be cold, and the cold weather is actually sweet. There's hot weather and there's cold weather, so I'm really enjoying this cold weather as much as I can before it gets hot. Another thing that blew my mind, like it offed me, if that word exists, is that the weekdays start from Sunday to Thursday. Okay, instead of what I'm used to, which is Sundays to Friday. It is Sundays to Thursday here, and I'm like, wait, Sunday is Monday. Like, Sunday is Monday, but that's what it is. Okay, so back home in Nigeria, Sunday is like it's our off day, is the day we just have all the final chilling of the weekend before we hit work Monday. But over here, it's up. It's like it's very, very different, and it took me a while to get used to it. Like, I'm not sure I've even completely adapted to that yet. Just know that Sunday is Monday, and that's when the week starts, and then Thursday is like Friday, when we're like TGIF. So that TGIF is like TGIT. Yeah. Yeah. Worship days are Fridays. Okay, so for example, and yeah, let me just say this, there are churches over here in Dubai, and just because of the coronavirus and all that, since last year, since 2020, they have not really opened, like completely open, because of the COVID-19. So if you're a Christian coming and thinking like, oh, how am I going to cope when I get there, since you know everything is like completely different? No, there are churches here, and of course they have their own services too on Fridays, not Sundays, because Sundays is work days here. All right. Another thing is the law. There's so much law here in Dubai, and I feel like it is good. Well, it's not really overwhelming, because I mean, where there is no law, there is no sin, right? So the laws are plenty. Okay, like you can't insult people over the phone via WhatsApp, and if the person takes it personal, you can go to jail or you will pay fine. Like, if you break the law, you are either going to jail or you are paying a fine, right? You can't overspeed, which is normal, which is sane for you not to overspeed. But if you try it, you're gonna get fined and you have to pay. All right, so if you break any law, just know that as you are breaking the law, you are counting the money from your pocket. Okay, you can't litter the road, you can't just do anything anyhow, and I think it's fair. Okay, it's fair enough. If there is lawlessness, I'm not sure how the country will be able to survive. So I feel like the laws are very important, and if you break the laws, you know that there's penalty. Another thing that really, you know, just made me like, oh, interesting, is alcohol. You can't see alcohol anyhow here. Are there alcoholic drinks in Dubai? Yeah. Can you find them anywhere? No. Like, there are certain, you can't. I just walk into the supermarket, I just pick alcohol, and no, you can't do that here. You won't even see it. However, like, you need a license to be able to have it. Of course, there are places that you can drink it in the bar, and even those bars, they have license to sell it. For you to get alcohol, you need a license to buy, and I think the license costs about 35k if you convert it to naira. So you're on alcohol, you cannot jam anyhow here. If you are caught with alcohol anyhow without having license. So another thing you should know about this place is the transportation. Public transportation is relatively cheap. Like, however, if you want to be taking taxis, like if you take taxi for say 10-15 minutes, you are paying close to like 10k, 15k. It's like really expensive doing the Uber and taxi. But the public transport, the bus and the train is cheap, and it's, you know, it's just affordable, and it's easy. You know, it's not stressful. Like, you don't need to jump or fly boats. Like, you don't need to hang on the conductors, and it's not expensive. So if you are thinking like, okay, if I'm coming to Dubai now, how is the transportation like? There you have it. Another thing you should know is you don't have to be able to speak Arabic to survive here. Okay, they speak English, and you know, for the most part they speak English. Of course, it's an Islamic country, but you really don't have to be able to speak Arabic to survive here. However, I have a thing for languages, and you know, I mean, for now I'm here, so it won't be bad if I learn Arabic. So marhaba, it's me, Ruth. أنا من نيجيريا. أنا متزوجة وأنت. Anyway, so I'm learning it on my own. Okay, just no knowledge is lost, right? Yeah. Another thing is no income tax. Like, this particular one was very catchy. Like, no income tax. Like, your salary is your salary. Yeah, of course, apart from VAT where you pay 5% of, you know, which is normal. But say you earn your income and you now have to pay 10% or 5% for tax and all that. Nothing like that. There is no income tax, which is so another thing is the Western women, you really don't have to dress up in abaya and hijab, you know, while you're here. You can just be yourself. Okay, just be modest as much as possible. I'm not saying anybody will harass you or anything like that, but you know, there is, just be decent in your dressing. Okay, nobody is expected. Of course, if you're going to the beach, of course, bikini and all that, but you can't wear bikini to the mosque. Yes, another one is there is no WhatsApp video call, no even WhatsApp call generally. Yeah, it doesn't work. No Instagram video call, no FaceTime, like all those video calling and things is banned here. Okay, so at first I thought I didn't even know, but I would just keep trying. Like some days ago I tried to go live on my Instagram, and then people were trying to call in. It was hanging, and I was like, what's going on here? Oh, it was later and I remember that maybe this law also applies here. So I was unable to pick some Instagram video calls, and the only way you can actually achieve that is if you know, get a VPN downloaded in your phone. And then another thing is, this place is safe. Like when I say somewhere is safe, like safe, is secured. You can forget your purse or anything anywhere and come back to meet it. Like you can open your door, go out and come back, and everything will still be intact. I don't know if you should open your door, I don't know if you should go and be dropping your purse and be testing people, but for the most part this place is really safe. There is no fear of probably you're working late in the night and somebody will just hijack you. Honestly, like nothing like that. Even on the road there is hardly accidents and all. Another thing that really made me, I don't know what to say, like really interested me is the road, the zebra crossing. Let me give you a story. So when I was in Nigeria, I drive. My husband told me that I drive like an armed robber. And then my friend, during my bridal shower, while she was saying some things about me,
and she's a strong woman, and she taught me how to drive like a thief. Yes, I cannot forget that. She's a James Bond when it comes to the express. She runs like armed robber. Happy married life. God bless your home.
Okay. So there was a day while I was driving in Nigeria, and somebody tried to like enter the road. I was like, you know when you are already on, you are accelerating, and then somebody just from nowhere, just because it's zebra crossing. Honestly, I probably would have stopped, but it was too late. I don't know if you understand, like it was too late for me to hold the brake, so the person had to like step backward, because of course I was already slowing down. So while I was still holding the brake, I'm like looking back, I'm like, why? And he was like, can't you see the zebra crossing? I'm like, are you a zebra? Can't I see which zebra crossing? God have mercy. And you know, everybody knows that in Nigeria that zebra crossing is nothing. Like nobody really gives it so much, except most times the only place that thing is really respected is when you're around school premises, you know, children crossing and all. But for the most part, nobody really values that zebra crossing. See, no matter the speed that anybody is on, once you put your leg on that zebra crossing, they are gonna stop. Anyhow they want to do it, if they will now eventually cross over your head or fly over, they have to stop. So most times they know that when you're approaching the zebra crossing, just slow down, because anybody can enter at any time. And if you don't stop for pedestrian to cross, there's a fine. Trust me, this fine thing I'm telling you don't even know, like the little things have fine, the little things that you don't even count as anything. Like if you falter, a fine is waiting for you. And it really like kind of like shapes my own mentality now, that when you get to zebra crossing, stop and let people cross. It is just simple. So like I'm learning, okay, even if I go back to Nigeria now, I'll not go back and say, are you a zebra? When I get to zebra crossing, I'm gonna stop. Like because when you are in a system that is working, it helps reform your mind. You can't just do things anyhow. All right, so another thing I would like to say is, if you have plans of coming or moving to Dubai, try to see that you secured a job before coming. Okay, it would save you some more money than when you're in the country and you're under pressure to make sure that you get it. Because when you're coming from outside, if you secure a job from outside, the company that is giving you the job would have taken care of your accommodation and all that. So all you need to worry about is the transportation and feeding, which of course I've explained to you that transportation is not expensive. Once you know your routes and then you plan your way around it, it's very easy to move around here. Another thing I'll just chip in is, living in Dubai is expensive. Let me not lie to you, but like I said, if you have a plan, all right, and you know that okay, if flying Uber and taxi would cost me a lot of money, why not use or train? Since I came here, I've been using train and it's been working for me. All right, sometimes I feel like, do I really need a car in this place? All right, because it's easy to move around with the public transport. All right, except yeah, of course, not like you will not have a car. Of course, we'll have a car, but you know, in the most part, for you to know how transportation is easy, you think about it, you really don't need a car, because everything is just made easy. So if you know that you're coming to work and do other things, and it's not just you coming to show off or anything like that, of course you can actually do it. Another thing is, if you know you have a lucrative business that you're doing and you are not limited by location, I feel like it's a very good place to be. All right, you can register a business here. There's so much opportunities, all right here. Anyway, so that will be the end of this video. Okay, if you want any other information, any other details that you'd like me to share with you, trust me, I'm at your service. So just drop them in the comment section and let me know. Please, nobody should yab me in that comment section about my zebra crossing drama, please, I beg you. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be doing a lot of exploring Dubai. Okay, I'll be exploring the city, the people, the food, the locations. Like, it's going to be a very interesting year, I must say. So please, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a huge thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video.
Oh, I'll never let you slip away. Oh, and you don't have to be afraid.